fleet managers want to keep their trucks on the road. Keys to running a smooth maintenance business?
Yeah, look, I mean, we pride ourselves in ensuring that we actually keep all the trucks and the products under DTNB, on the road, and give the customers, and the fleet customers, a total peace of mind in knowing that, if you've got a CharterWay complete contract, everything is covered in the maintenance side, including roadside assistance. If you sign a contract, you just pay us on a monthly basis, and everything is catered for via our franchise outlets.
So how's that changed? In the old days, you'd almost have to look after your own maintenance. Now there's a real partnership growing.
Yeah, now, I mean, look, in the past, there is a lot of, our customers that believed in servicing the vehicles themselves. However, if you look at the technology in our vehicles as well, is improving, and it's not very easy for all the customers to actually be fully afraid in terms of our technologies on the engines, and it's actually better and safer to ensure that the person, who manufactured the vehicle is a person that will take care of it. And that will ensure that there is no mistakes and there is no stress. The fleet customers can focus on running their business, and we will ensure that we take care of the vehicle.
And there's a lot of technology in the new trucks. How do you keep your workforce up to date with all the developments?
Well, on the workshop side, on the dealers, obviously, as and when a new vehicle is launched, there is a thorough, a detailed and thorough training that takes place, with our technicians, and they are fully aware in terms of the latest technologies and the new equipment, are purchased and are made available at our dealerships to ensure that they can be able to then service and maintain our vehicles.
And how many Ks would you expect to get out of an extra heavy truck, and what's the most Ks you've ever seen in your career?
Look, on our side, on the maintenance contract side, for a service plan, for example, we can offer a service plan to a customer, 1 million kilometers and above. A maintenance plan, that's where for the different models, it's limited, anything between 750, 850, even up to 950,000 kilometers. So we do have those trucks that can actually do 1 million kilometers and above.
And as your business is growing into Africa, how's the maintenance side keeping up with that growth?
Well, into Africa, it's still, I must say, it's a learning curve for us as well, because the environment, the climate, and the condition of a fuel, obviously, is something that we need to take into account as we do our maintenance plans. And it will actually affect the costing, of the maintenance plans as well. So our plan is to grow into Africa as well, because as you can see, a lot of our customers in South Africa are operating in those areas as well, and they would sign a contract in South Africa, and the vehicle is going into Africa, and they're expecting us to also support them in those countries.
Do you also support Freightliner?
We also support Freightliner, Fuso, bus,
And there's very little modification on the Freightliner trucks for African conditions. How do you see them actually dealing with them on a day-to-day basis, African roads compared to American roads?
Well, on the CharterWay side, okay, the impact of it, obviously on our side is that, there is no modification, and the condition might be harsher. So on our side, it means our costing model in South Africa will have to be adapted a bit to the African condition, because it might be slightly costly to try and maintain those vehicles in the African conditions. So we have to try and ensure that our model, it takes into account those conditions, and ensure that at the end of the day, we don't go in and commit on something that you're not fully ready for.
And what's the best way to get a balance between having a very technically advanced truck and also having a reliable truck?
Well, it's a balance. Look, on Mercedes-Benz itself, we are moving ahead in terms of technology improvements, and that's what the customer needs. And we have to move with the times as well, But we also need to make sure that the technology is also reliable, I don't think it's a give and take. It's something that we need to ensure that we offer that advanced technology and that truck must also be reliable.
Advanced technology, finally, Euro 5, Euro 6, big talking point. Any idea when we're going to see it in South Africa?
Well, that's
widespread.
Yeah, that's mainly for the technical guys on the MB trucks to confirm that in terms of timing. But on my side, we will support it, as and when it comes into our market, and ensure that we've got maintenance solutions also to cater for that.
Always ready.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you very much.